You guys ready for our next contest?
All three judges with decades of experience under their belt. And we are honored to have him here at the Rookie Combine, presented by the House of Headlocks for the Headlocks for Heroes charity event.
Our next contest! All right, it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Fridley, Minnesota, weighing in at 185 pounds and representing the Hive Training Center, this is the ace of Ironhearts, Elijah Dickson.
Now TC, Elijah Dickson from the Hive Training Center. He was trained by Ken Anderson and Caitlin Diamond. As you heard it from our announcer, he is the ace of Ironheart. He was the first ever hybrid champion at Ironheart Pro. This man is full of energy, full of excitement, and he's looking to take home some credit back to his training center in Hive from the Rookie Combine in 2026.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but I'm going to go back to something that one of the guys said, one of the trainers said up there, you know, he burst the energy. Right?
And introducing his opponent from Spokane, Washington, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing Hawks Pro Wrestling Academy, the Iced Out Knockout, Avery Hurts.
Now, TC, you and I were having a conversation earlier, and Avery Hurts has been in the wrestling scene for about 4 years now. He is a little bit more experienced than some of these other rookies in the Combine. Do you think that expresses any advantage towards him?
Well, it holds a bit of you know what I'm saying, with his experience, you know, but as we know in this game, your experience, you know, you can have it all, but you can also fall from it too, you know, because, you know, Jerome Summers, you know, he's young. You know, he may be more athletic than Avery Hurts. So both of these young men are athletic, so this should be a good match, athleticism.
There is such thing as beginner's luck, and Elijah Dickson might get lucky tonight against Avery Hurt. Now, Avery Hurt was trained by Cody Hawk in Hamilton, Ohio, who has also helped train John Moxley, LA Knight, Sami Callihan, among other names in the wrestling business. This young man from Indiana, about ready to lock up with Elijah Dickson. Testing each other out. Both go for a quick leg sweep. Avery Hurt gets the arm. Elijah Dickson looking to flip out of it. Gets the arm, gets him to the headlock. Dickson squeezing the neck. Back into a collar and elbow, or above the wrist lock. He's got him on them down in the mat. We're seeing a lot more technical prowess in the last match between Avery and Elijah. Quite possibly taking some of the judges' criticisms to heart. Trying not to be a burst of energy. You do have 2 more rounds if you advance tonight. Good Northern Light suplex. Right back in that top wrist lock. Really working the arm. Avery Hurt on the mat.
So basically what it seems like to me is each man came here looking to out-wrestle the next guy. But guess what? To me, it ain't about out-wrestling the guy. It's about beating the guy up and winning the match.
Both men to a standstill. Right into a gut kick. Avery Hurt in the headlock. Seems like Elijah Dickson is he's getting a little bit more of the advantage on Avery each and every time they lock up. Good arm drag from Avery. Japanese arm drag back. Misses the line, ducks again. Catches both kicks, both men 50-50 in this match so far. Quite possibly, and a huge chop. Avery Hurt letting his guard down 1 second too many. Off the ropes, Avery goes. Elijah Dickson bounces off. Big enziguri from Avery Hurt, and Elijah Dickson has wobble legs, but he goes back with another enziguri. Into the corner, big clothesline. Didn't quite get all of it. The momentum's back. when he's got him locked up. Both men got to get out of the corner. Big Hurricanrana by Avery Hurt. Elijah Dickson back in the corner. Big forearm. And I heard that all the way from over here, TC.
He asked said, man, I have another.
Said, welcome back for seconds. Avery Hurt getting the advantage. Big leg kicks. Huge knee. Avery Hurt hitting the corner, but Elijah Dickson follows him right through. Hitting a hell of a kick, if you ask me, TC. He's getting him up, quite possibly a suplex. Avery Hurt bites out of it. He's fighting that suplex. He really doesn't want to go back down. He goes right behind, into the waistlock, bounces off the ropes. Looking for that O'Connor roll, possibly. Looking for a quick end to this tournament match, this round 1 tournament match. Here, the headlock for Heroes. Big German suplex. Elijah Dickson thought he missed that kick, but Avery Hurt had him scouted. And Avery Hurt has to stay on top of him. The fans getting behind Avery. As you can see, the judges in the back really scouting this match. Ducks the kick. Goes for a big, he falls out of it. Another big kick from Avery. Elijah just cannot escape those sluggers of kicks. Haymakers from the boot. Spin out, falling powerbomb from Elijah.
God, it was devastating.
Hey, Elijah looking for something big. Oh.
It's over.
Avery's limp. This might be over. It's 2. That's 3, folks. Elijah Dickson with the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Elijah Dickson.
Avery Hurt put a hell of a fight, though. That was a real 50-50 match right there, TC.
But he was out. He was out on his feet from that kick. He never recovered from that kick.
He never did. And all it takes is just one big move to end the match.
We're going to start with Bob this time. So, Bob, what did you think of these 2 competitors?
All right, well, let's hear it for these guys. Avery, I haven't seen you for a while, my friend, but the improvement is vast. The look, the presentation, the body, you're doing great. I feel like you're on a good path here. It didn't break your way this time, but God bless you, you did a great job today. Biggest critique I can tell you is that finish your stuff, make you look clean. I think one of the reasons you didn't win is because I think you were amped up and you went a little too fast. So you want to slow down. I know it's a 10-minute time limit, and I know we have to get to it. Are you all right, son? Do you need medical attention? You're okay? Okay, good. So we have to try to relax in the moment and let the game come to us. Elijah, first time I met you, I had the pleasure of training you a little bit at the seminar. Got a chance to sit down with you. Again, presentation is great, looks good. Again, that sense of urgency, it's all inside of us, that anxiety to go, go, go. But there's got to be a time where we got to slow down. You and I talked about it, right? And we want to have everything land clean. We want to incapacitate our opponent enough to win, but we want them to be able to bounce back and hopefully wrestle the next week, right? So we want to make sure we take care of each other as best we can while still winning and competing. And I'm going to send it right over to you, my friend.
All right, great work, guys. I'm going to double down. Pace yourself. Make sure everything counts in every moment. That goes for both of you. The follow through is really hard when so much has happened beforehand. I've got a note here that in that match there was 1 pin apiece from each of you and then the final pin, and a lot happened in that. What were we at? 5 minutes and 6 seconds. We got a lot in. My main critique, follow through. For you, I'm excited to see what you do in the next round, because that was pretty much my whole bag when I was wrestling. You did all of it. So bring something new to the next round if you make it. So Avery and Elijah, have either one of you stepped foot in Milwaukee, Wisconsin before today?
I married a woman from here.
Oh, that's worth 2 points.
I've been here twice. This is my third time.
Excellent. And I'm safe to assume that being from Minnesota and Ohio, you two have never wrestled each other before, correct? So this is just a reminder to the fans, when you guys watch Raw on Monday night, AEW on Wednesday, or SmackDown on Friday, the two people in the ring have had a lot of ring time together. And what we just saw was 5 minutes of some very intense, beautiful wrestling between two people that didn't know the other one existed until a couple hours ago. So hats off to both you guys. I appreciate the intensity that you guys brought. I want you to keep that intensity in all your matches moving forward. And Avery, are you used to jeers more than cheers back in Ohio?
A little bit in between.
Okay. All right. But overall, the two of you guys had good chemistry. I'm ready to vote. This was close.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
All right, my vote based on just an ounce more intensity is Elijah.
Elijah. All right, Bob, one for Elijah.
Yeah, I'm really torn here. This is close, man. I hope we don't have to make these difficult decisions. But I got to vote. You know, as much as I want to vote with my heart, you know how much I love you. You're extended family to me, Avery. You know that. But it's literally 1 and 1A here, and I got to vote for the one. Elijah's got my vote as well.
2 for Elijah. Steve.
I will double down. You both made this very, very difficult, but I'm going to give it to Elijah as well. On the sheer in-ring, you guys are equals. They're very close. You were just a step ahead with some of the finer things, moment to moment, in between. So that's why you have my vote.
All right, 3 for Elijah. Now it comes down to the fan votes. Who here tonight is going to be voting for the ace of Ironheart, Elijah Dickson? How about the iced out knockout, Avery Hertz? All right, ladies and gents, it's a clean sweep. Let's give it up for Elijah Dickson.
There you have it, folks. Elijah Dickson advancing to the next round. A show of respect in the middle of the ring from both competitors. Both poured their heart out in that first round at the Rookie Combine.
Well, like the judges. Well, I thought I had different right there. Like the judges said, though, Elijah showed a little bit more intensity right there. And what he did, he showed a lot more aggression, intensity. He was pretty much all over Mr. Hurts there. He was all over him.
It was a real strong 50-50 bout between both competitors.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It was back and forth action, but once again, Elijah showed the intensity that was needed.
Intensity and heart goes a long way in these tournament bouts. Now Elijah has 2 more rounds to go through. Hopefully he can carry that same intensity and heart till the end.